one would be next?
Go through.
Magdalene, Cain, Judas, Eve, question mark, Samson, Isaac.
I don't know, who do you like playing most?
I don't care.
You do, you don't like Eve, right?
No, I hate Eve.
Magdalene?
That's fine.
Or Judas? I'll play Judas.
Okay. Judas is really good.
Yeah.
So, the difference between Judas is he starts with 1 heart. He also starts with a really, really good spacebar item that I will never give up. I'll show you later. So hopefully we don't get spacebar items. Oh, this is okay. Loki's horns gives you more tears. It also makes your tears do weird things
Oh, cool.
every once in a while. Yep.
That's a weirdly specific thing that...
There's a boss, Loki, that does this. Which is Loki. This is the TNT throw. We haven't seen him yet. You shoot them with water and they explode. You know, just like real TNT throw.
Yeah.
And they'll take out enemies around you. Blast damage you do with bombs and stuff always also hurts whoever you're playing. So, I guess be careful, or just blow yourself up. You have valid tactics too. Ow. That was unfair.
Oh my god, Judas.
Yeah, well, you start with 1 heart. But you're good against bosses, pray for that other heart.
I don't really like that.
I mean, it's an awesome bed, let's be real. Alright, I'll show you what
Judas is so fashionable.
does. So the
Good
Book of
answer.
Belial makes you kind of a demon thing, but you do a lot more damage than you would otherwise. So, I don't like this boss, he's kind of faster than I like him to be. Yeah, but with the Book of Belial, we basically farted all over him.
Yay!
In like about a minute. Yeah, so the Book of Belial is one of the best items in the game, so it's awesome to start with it. Too bad we didn't get an item that gave us any more health. What are you gonna do? Now the Book of Belial only works for 1 room and takes some time to recharge. So we got a coin, we got a soul heart, which is good. We got a trinket here, which you can pick up and hold and give you various benefits. The gold hoof makes you faster. A bomb, a tarot card, which we'll show later. Death kills a bunch of things in the room, only in the room you use it in. And we got a pill. You can only carry 1 pill and 1 tarot card, so we'll use it and see what happens. Oh, okay. Oh no is a special tarot card, or a special pill that just leaves a bunch of bombs in your wake that you gotta run away from. Doesn't actually hurt.
So that's just terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't actually hurt you if you run away though. So
Oh, yeah.
it's not the absolute
It
worst.
actually probably would have been good if you were in like a boss battle.
Yeah, so we're actually gonna finish out the floor. I just needed the heart from the boss room. But we might find other things that are good here, like extra keys and extra other things. This should not be a hard floor, I just failed miserably in that one room. Well, the problem with Judas is you have to be very, very careful when you start out, because you only have 1 heart, and some enemies can one-hit kill you. Yeah, but now that we have a soul heart, I feel
Yeah.
Now, I could take a big risk here, which I probably will, even though it may not be the best idea. And I will go into this room, which will do a total of 1 heart damage, half a heart in damage, half a heart out. It's a really good idea. See, there I lost half heart. Oh, and I got a dead cat. Dead cat worth it? No. But I'll tell you what it does. Pick up the dead cat, go back to having only 1 heart, but I still only have 1 heart. I would keep the Book of Belial, and I'd have 9 lives. Normally in Binding of Isaac, when you die, you have to start over. If you have the cat, you can start over 9 different times. You only start with 1 heart. And all your items. So I can give it a shot if you want.
I don't care. I like cats.
I'll give it a try. If I don't keep the... So. As long as I keep the Book of Belial, it's actually not the worst idea to have it. Because I'm basically no worse off than when I started.
Yeah.
Except I have 9 more lives.
Does the cat...
Also, if we're lucky and we find more items, we might be able to turn into Guppy. And that's awesome.
Yeah.
Guppy is Isaac's cat, who's presumably dead because you can find his remains, including the dead cat, all around the basement.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, since we already defeated the boss, we can go straight to the next. Oh, you get basement or cellar, I'm sorry. You're either in the basement or the cellar, and we're now in the cellar.
Huh. Oh man.
So it's implied that all of these characters are all just Isaac in various forms. But it's hard to say if that's true. One we think is Isaac's drag, so... See, like
well, there is the cutscene.
Exactly, but which we haven't seen yet, though,
Yeah.
so we'll talk about it when we see it. So that red fire in the middle that was a little more red will fire things at you. So you want to go first? Yep. Fire's sentient sometimes.
Difficult.
Fire is much like poop, and you put it out, and if you're lucky, you'll find it. Why I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Bomb heads will run at you, and when you kill them, they will explode. Or if they get close enough to you, like the juice there, they'll also explode. Okay, now this is a bloody sword room. Yeah, this is a bloody sword room. It opens if you have 1 heart or less, which is quite a good item this time, so we're probably gonna try and do it. The only issue is you have to fight boss monsters afterwards to get it. Oh, but it's milk. We really want this because it's gonna give us another heart.
Oh.
It's also called breakfast, so then implies that Isaac eats horrible rancid milk for breakfast to give him strength. They have a set of items like that. There's lunch and dinner also, but they're equally terrible, but hopefully we'll get to see them. Alright, so this is a good room to use my book in, so I'm gonna have to fight a lot of enemies here, so I might as well destroy them. So you can see the amount of damage I was doing before compared to the amount of damage I'm doing now. It's one of the best items in the game, really is. That's why Judas is...
Probably looks like
Well, yeah, no, I think he's one of the best characters in the game by far, and he's one of the most fun to play.
yeah.
Like I said, as long as you don't fuck up right at the beginning. So we're gonna get one more spawn, and then once we keep these guys, we'll be good. And we'll have gotten the extra heart, which is really important. Especially for Judas, you really need heart-taking items. So you can have a bad run with him if you're unlucky, and you don't get a lot of boss items that grant you hearts, because that's really the only way to get hearts. You can also get something called an eternal heart, but that's a random drop, and you have to have it, keep it all the way to the floor. We'll talk about it later if I end up getting one.
Yeah.
Hopefully I will, but they're kind of rare, so. And we're done. And sometimes at the end it'll give you something else, which we did here, which is just another half heart. So we just gained a heart for doing basically nothing. Although our Book of Belial is now spent, so hopefully there's enough rooms in between us and the boss that we can recharge it. If there isn't, then we have to fight without it, which is terrible. So I was hoping, sometimes if you're lucky and you're in that room, you can destroy the TNT when these 2 enemies are really close to it, kill them both immediately. But unfortunately they moved far away, and I took damage. These aren't hard, they just have that single vertical attack pattern, but if they do it in tandem, it can be annoying. So we have another devil room. I don't know if I'm going to go in there or not, I haven't decided. I have this heart here, so if I go in, I'll only have lost, I'll be exactly where I was before, so I'll just do it. Okay, so they can spawn shit items like these do. Alright, they'll do random things, so this could be good to do that. Ah, good. Full health though, quite good. For obvious reasons. No matter how many hearts you have, it'll give you full health, so I'm gonna take this later. And hopefully I'll be able to keep it until we get to a pretty good boss.
Yeah.
When it's more helpful. Although now that I have 2 hearts, also I have 9 lives, so it's also kinda not as good, but no, full health pills are pretty great, actually.
I believe it.
So, as you can see with these head guys, I don't know if I explained it yet, you can shoot them and sometimes they'll lose their heads and turn into squirty things and they'll squirt you with their blood. These are like super spiders. You kill them and they turn into 2 spiders. Spiders are annoying because their motion is somewhat random unless they get near you. And if you have a lot in a room, they can be annoying.
Yeah, they go fast.
Yeah, they do. Well, they're fast and they're erratic.
Yeah.
Which is annoying. Oh good, we managed to recharge my book below, which is good. Now, and we got a red chest. Red chests are really good because they're devil room chests, because they can spawn devil room items, which are the best items in the game. We got more pills. Weird. Alright, let's see what this one does. See, that's bad because now my tiers are lower. I'm shooting fewer per second, so that's not ideal. Explosive diarrhea. No, we don't want that, no. It's the one we had before where all the bombs came behind us.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. If you really, really need bombs, it works in a pinch.
Yeah.
But, we don't, so...
Yeah.
The only time I would use it is like if I really needed a heart in this room, I would use it to get rid of the rocks in between the heart. But, bless you, pigeons.
Thank you.
So, over here, then we have another meat thing that you can actually see. It is one of the most annoying enemies in the game, in my personal opinion. It takes a lot of hits to kill, and its shot pattern is very hard to get around. You basically have to diagonally do the hit attack. So it just takes a while to kill it without getting hit. Alright, got our treasure room. Ah, damn. Okay, so the other problem with using this, I think, like I said, is you can only carry 1 spacebar item. This other item is a spacebar item, and it's not better than the item we have, so this means the treasure room is wasted.
What is the
Book of Sin, it'll grant you a random like coin or bomb or something, and I'll use it once to show you. See, Grant gave me a bomb, and it's not that good because you can't use it all that much. But ours is like far superior, so that's pretty good. And the Book of Below is recharged, and we have the easiest horseman, which is Famine. We fought him before.
Yeah.
So it's really, really quick. You might just make him charge with easily.
Yeah. Hey, ride like a dead horse.
Yeah, all the horsemen ride like horses like that. Like,
Yeah, like
sort of
a
like
little like a toy pony.
or like a, yeah. kind of neat. They're kind of looking. Okay, so this is we've already talked about this, so I won't go over it again. It'll be quick
He's
though.
a giant head.
Yeah. Every horseman has two arms. See, that was really quite easy as Judas. And we got our cube of meat.
Nice. So what happens when the cube of meat like backs when the cube of meat?
It turns into a little walking boy.
Really?
That
Pooping
attacks
on them?
things.
Sorry, are they pooping?
Yeah. Doesn't that happen to you at school?
Yeah, that happens all the time. Like,
Oh, holy water's really bad. But whatever. When I don't know if they fixed this yet, but the holy water used to glitch and take away your other power-ups when you used it.
really?
So I don't know
I
if
would
that's
avoid that,
I don't know
yeah.
if it's still true, but I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
I think they've upgraded a lot of the glitches since the new one came out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this room is a piece of shit because no matter where I go, it's likely I'm gonna get hit.
Oh yeah.
And there's really not much I can do about it. There are a lot of rooms like this that just kind of fuck you over. And I guess if you're really good at the game, you'll be fine. But I'm not. It's actually, if you're good, it's still kind of the luck of where the enemies just choose to go. So I could use my pill. I'm not going to, even though I'll probably die on this. Actually, no, now I'm alright. Now that I've corralled them sort of to the center, I'll be alright. You gotta watch out for knockback in this game, I think I mentioned it. So if you knock enemies into you, it's not ideal.
No,
to
doesn't
say the
seem
least.
that.
Alright, I died, but because I have Guppy, I'm gonna come back, but I come back with only one heart. Which is lame, but hey, you get it. I'm probably gonna die a bunch of times, actually, because these guys do 1 heart of damage if they hit you.
Holy shit.
So I gotta make sure I do this.
Yeah.
Now that I've gotten around them, I'll probably be okay, provided they don't do it again, but they did, so... I'm gonna die a few more times.
Well,
This is why the dead cat is not great. It's not terrible either, though.
I mean, yeah.
I could always just use the book, I suppose. If I keep going. I think I should be able to get the rest of them. Problem is, there's always one that goes in a different direction for no reason at all.
It's the Pac-Man concept.
Well, now that I got them all together, hopefully they'll all stay together. Why would they all stay together? And they keep reforming, then I got stuck. I'm just gonna use the book. And also for will, we can another one. Oh, good, alright. Alright, now that we've killed one, we'll probably do it right. The other problem with them, they'll sort of they squelch the squelch behind themselves, so you don't do the same one over and over again. But I think that's got it. Oh, come on now. There we go, Jesus. Alright. So we have a special room on this floor. One of this is a bookery. I don't know what it's actually called, but I call it a bookery. Because it gives you those book items. Because we already have the best book item there is, we're not going to bother using a key.
Yeah.
This is the store we still don't have enough money to really merit going in.
So can somebody else get the Book of Blowout?
Yep, if you find it in the bookery.
Huh, cool.
But weirdly enough, bookeries are more likely to spawn if you have a book. It's kind of weird,
That is weird.
but same reason devil rooms are more likely to spawn if you had a devil room on the previous floor. I'm not really quite sure why. Yeah, well.
I like these little grubby dudes.
Oh yeah, I haven't talked about those grubs. They basically just fart around and
Yeah. They seem pretty easy.
and attack you. These other ones we're looking at are easier versions of grubs we'll see later. They just run around, you can't hit them. So. So, where the dead cat becomes really problematic is if you don't get enough hearts by the time you get to another floor. Because then, if you start out with 1 heart on some of these floors, you're
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see how far this gets us.
We're you gonna die anyway, though?
No. Because I had 2 hearts before, now I only have 1. And I would have restored my full health if I had not had the cat. Whatever.
Well, sorry.
No, it was my idea, not yours. But I'm hoping to become Guppy. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
Alright. So this is... this is a, I'm gonna fight this because I can. This is a 7 deadly sins. They appear randomly on the floors. Each one is different. One's nuclear, one's fire. They each have different attack patterns.
That's cool. It's sort of like an appropriate thing for Pride. Which they say maybe Wrath, right? Did he hurt himself with his own bomb?
Raph is, horse.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're right.
No, it's actually, it's definitely isn't it?
No.
I think there is.
I think it's like,
they
the
call
four
it something
horsemen are
else.
like famine, death, war, and like temp.
That barely touched me, Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
As you can see, the game remembered his other attack. It's done, that's okay. The only problem you really have with this guy is if one of his bombs runs into you or if it's a too long attack hits you.
Yeah.
I think they've lengthened it actually since my last update because I don't remember it being long. Also, his bombs do not hurt me.
Oh, that sucks.
They do hurt me and they can fucking hit me. That's what I was worried about that. Yeah. So we might just die to him, which is kind of shitty. I've never died to him before in my life. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's
This is
just
the
I
first
don't
for you,
remember
huh?
his attack being so big.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, so yeah, I'm out of the loop. I usually have more than one heart when I fight him too.
Yeah. You use the book here.
And why would I though? I'm gonna need it for the boss round. I probably should have that time.
Oh, well, you're almost
Don't
killed
say
him
that.
anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, the hermit takes you to the store, so I'll just show you the store.
Cool.
So there's a bunch of actually good items in here, and there's one I will actually buy. There's a soul heart, which will add another heart to my health. The habit you see here helps recharge items faster. It works really well with Book of Belial, but I can't afford it, so I don't care. So that just gets you in the store for free, on PC.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And there are much better tarot cards, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's what, yeah, like, you know, it's fine. Some, there are, like I said, it's fine.
Okay.
That is my
I believe you.
final opinion on the matter. So.
Are you lost the cat?
No.
No.
Oh, I did lose the cat because of my last life.
Oh.
They kept dying to stupid things and using my item. This is not how you should waste it.
Okay.
So my items, my power-ups were not that great either. Like they weren't bad because I had the Book of Belial, but they weren't like good.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. It would have been good if I could have gotten more hard items, but because I picked Guppy, I didn't get those. So Guppy, the dead cat's kind of not that great, but I just show you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm really die. I'm very bad at this boss. So that.
Looks horrified. Like, he looks more afraid of you.
No.
Will he slowly cover up the hole now?
Yes. There's a worse version of him. Okay, the reason he's hard is because of what he's doing now, which is these eyes that just will one heart kill me. Basically because this is a one-hit kill boss. Oh no, it's not. I have 2 hearts. Good. I'm glad I did that. And then I'm about to lose his other eye, and then so he gets harder as we go, basically.
Yeah.
And your movement is more limited. If he keeps doing that, though, I'll be alright.
Yeah.
Problem is also the eyes will soak your shot damage.
Oh, that's okay.
Actually, I'm gonna do pretty well.
Yeah, he seems...
Look a little out, man. Save you from being really shitty. Okay, we got this is a fairly good boss item. Shot speed.
Cool.
Also, that implies that Isaac's been whipped. So
Yeah.
basically every bad thing you could think of has happened to Isaac
Yeah.
immediately.
I don't feel that bad for him.
Fine. Well, it's because he decided he's evil for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the picture that implies that every character is Isaac and that Isaac likes to dress up in girl wigs. Which, I mean, I do too, so I can't really...
You like to wear girl wigs?
I do.
Alright.
Not?
Yeah, I love
This
girl
is an
wigs.
arcade area. We haven't seen it yet. It's an area where you can, spend hearts to get money, which we're certainly not going to do. So I'm just going to blow it up. Build the machine. You can get some stuff on the inside. Random coins, random hearts, stuff like that. I'll show you what this guy does. You pay him a coin. He shows you an item under a skull. He just moves them all around. You can't follow him. You pick one. You either get the item, or more likely a fly. Then you destroy it, and you can do it again. This is a slot machine. Put a coin in. Do I get an item? That's it.
Cool.
You can spend a lot of your time there if you have a lot of coins and you really need help.
Yeah.
So this is Mini Gish. Talked about before. If there's a lot of them, like there were just there, and the screen decides to glitch out on me. But they only do diagonal shots. So yeah, that's another heart machine we saw. Heart machines usually have little worms around you, which is absolutely nothing. So it's kind of nice to see. So we're kind of running on borrowed time at this point. We only have 1 heart, and we're about to go to the hardest part. This item is shitty. I'll show you. My reflection. It just, your tears don't go as far. That's it.
weird.
It's bad, because your range is technically nothing. So it's a bad item, but I'm about to die anyway, so. Okay, so these are the upgraded version of the ones we saw before. They will run it. Yeah. And unless you kill them closely, very fast, but then you run out of space.
Yeah.
I think I've mentioned this before. Forms of things are different colors and will usually spawn an item when you kill them.
Oh, cool.
Blue forms are champion forms. That's the only thing I remember. Blue forms are tougher.
What are the weird, disgusting blobs?
Oh, those are like I don't know what their exact name is, but they shoot flies at you and they try to run. Unfortunately, you need to kill them to open the doors to the room, but they often try to run away from you. Which kind of makes me sad when I kill them. It always feels like they're trying
Think
to.
you're the bully?
Yeah, basically.
See?
Yeah.
Maybe the same.
What the fly people are, but they still shoot attack flies at you, which isn't the best thing. So what's interesting, and I've never actually had this particular item combination before, is that when you have Loki's horns and the mirror thing, not all your tiers mirror.
Huh.
See, like those. Actually, no, all your tiers do mirror, but your 4-shot manages to go much farther. Can you just die, please? They also cry at you like you care. So, like I said, I feel bad killing them.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can get a bomb like that too, which you just gotta stay away from. Okay, these items we also haven't seen these guys before. They pop up.
Yeah.
Shit. And you can only attack them when they're popped up. When their skulls are invincible. You can move them into a spike pit though, while they're skulls, and they'll die.
That's cool.
It's hard to do. Shit. See now the mirror. I'm actually too. I have to get really close to do any damage. Sometimes you can get them to pop up by moving close to them. Or I might be able to get them like this. Cool. Right, another sin, Gluttony. A lot like, he's a lot like some creatures we haven't seen yet, so I won't talk about it.
Okay.
He shoots his weird belly giant at you, and you run away. He does have another attack, it's just really you're gonna die well, done with it. Why not? I only have 1 heart. I won't focus on that. I think you can focus on like everything. Oh, 2 hearts. Great. Got it. Spikes in rooms, don't run into them, they hurt you. Shocking.
Yeah, I had no idea.
So this is a mini boss room. I'm hoping to do the TNT while they're both near it. They're a little more challenging than Larry Jr. because they shoot little red blood at you every once in a while. I don't know why so many enemies in this game shoot blood, but the blood indicates that the shots are a little more powerful.
The blood is thicker than water.
Oh! Thought of that. When you play this game for 250 hours, and the things you don't think of are just shocking. I also just don't get why the worms move so much.
It's a really good question, though.
Like, I don't know why they're... I mean, I know worms still, like, eat shit dirt. I'm fine.
Oh, I think too much about it.
Oh, you... Oh. Nice sound when they're done. You can clean them up. I'll be honest, the other reason I'm glad to do it is I want to clean them up.
Okay.
Don't.
Yeah, I love cleaning.
So as long as you'll get rooms that have no enemies at all in them like this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But it's a shitty pill, so don't use it.
What's the pill?
Tears down. It tells you what
yeah.
pills you have up in the upper left, and I've used this before and it lowered my tears. It's the same pill, so I'm not gonna go after it. Oh, sure. So that's the red thing you see in the middle there, if I live long enough to tell you about it, is a version of the other one, of the other skulls we saw, but you can just attack it directly. It doesn't need to be up. But it shoots more shots at you, so it can be hard to kill. And these heads just fly at you. That's all they do. And then when they die, they explode blood shots in various directions. A lot of enemies have weird death things that actually make them more annoying in death than they are in life. We have this horrible thing before, which we've already talked about. I'm actually going to do this, because I don't know what to do. Yeah, these enemies are annoying, because they keep spawning on you. And my shots are really low. It's good to have higher shots against these enemies. You can actually kill them quickly, as opposed to what I have to do, which is kind of try.
Yeah, that sounds
I mean, that is what Isaac does, so that it's accurate. I am surprised I have lasted this long.
I'm okay.
No, I have 1 heart. That is the issue. 1 heart, no lives left, and a shitty mirror item. I'll die in the boss room, we'll all be happy. So Pigeons has left me because she's just so bored. And I can't blame her, honestly. She's yelling at me right now, telling me I'm terrible. I should cry myself to sleep because I'm bad at video games. But that's okay. She's right. I should. I don't think we've seen this enemy type yet. They shoot their heads at you, kind of annoyingly. And they fire red blood at you, and when you kill them, their head separates from their body, and their head and body have to be separately. And that's these guys. We're gonna go back and get a heart, because for some reason I guess I want to try and keep this run going as long as possible, because it's going so well. I'm gonna bomb this. Hopefully get some coins out of it. Nope. I'll take it. So I can't really drop the pill until I pick up something else. So it's just gonna stay in my inventory unused until I find either a tarot card or a better pill. Ha! All that. Take a shot from that. Oh dear. Finding advisor for you. Huh! All that and I die with a bunch of worms. Anyway,